What is up, moms? Tara here with Power Mom. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I want to talk about a topic that I have been working on so diligently that I think that you are going to be able to resonate with this, or most of you will be. And if you're the opposite, I'd love to know this below also. So it's all about compliments. And I realized that when someone gives me a compliment, and I'm working on this right now, I'm going to get there in a second, but it's really common for me and most people, right? To have the receive the compliment and go, but yeah, but, or divert the compliment. So I'll give you an example, right? Like if you are to get a compliment and someone goes, I don't know, you look great today. You're like, me? I don't look great. Like, oh no, you're kidding me. That I'm just in my workout clothes. I don't look great. Or you do the quick reverse, right? So like, you look great today, and then you go, no, you look great today, and it's like this like compliment ping pong or something, right? Versus what people who are truly confident do. And this is what I'm going to share with you in a moment, and what I'm really, really working on, because in most arenas, I'm pretty confident. But somehow, some way, when, like, if Trina she gave me a compliment the other day, and I caught myself being like, oh, no, not me, blah, blah. So here's what I've learned, right? Genuine compliments build relationships, improve communication, motivate people, and boost self-esteem and self-confidence. And what's cool is this works both ways. It works when you give compliments, and obviously when you receive them. So I'm going to talk to you in a couple of minutes on what you guys can do as a family, what you can do as an individual, how you can start accepting compliments better than maybe you are today. But challenging with the compliments is that when we receive praise or when we receive compliments from someone, it conflicts with what we believe. It conflicts with what we believe, right? Or we just don't want to hear that praise from someone, or it makes us feel uncomfortable. And it's so weird because receiving compliments has been linked to releasing dopamine, which is the feel-good thing. That's what we always talk about, right? It's the same chemical that's released when we fall in love, when we eat a cupcake, when we chow on a brownie, when we meditate, when we go for a run. Dopamine is nature's reward, and it's a way of encouraging that good behavior. And for some reason, even though receiving and giving compliments lets out dopamine, we often have so much struggling with that. So if it's weird for you, here's what I've learned and what I am working on is if someone gives you a compliment, you simply just say, thank you, that made my day. Or thank you, that makes me so happy. Or thank you, I really appreciate you taking the time to express that. And you just leave it at that. Or, thank you, I'm happy to hear that you feel that way. And you're not going like, oh no, not me, or no, that's not true. Here's the thing though. What really true confident people do and what they believe that you say is they take what you say and actually reflect on it and then begin to believe it. So this is where when we talk about this, not only is it external compliments, right, that are sometimes weird and you shrivel up. So the couple of challenges I give you is when you receive the compliment, do one of those things that I just said, because that's what I'm working on this too, is like, thanks, I'm so happy you feel that way. Boom. You don't have to re-compliment the person or give one back. You don't have to defend it. You don't have to not believe it, because the more you hear it and the more you say thank you, the more you believe it. But where this really takes a turn is for you to do this for yourself. For you to look in the mirror and give yourself compliments. And guys, I don't mean like giving somebody some stupid compliment like, oh, your nails look good today, or oh, your hair looks great. Like those are fine and you go, oh, thanks. But like a real good compliment. A real good compliment is something about someone's character, about what they have accomplished, something that they've done. So let me give you a few examples of those and things that you can tell yourself, right? So like if you want to give your kids a compliment, you could be like, wow, I love how you're using your manners, or I love your manners, right? You can give somebody a compliment that's just as vague as like, I really like your style. Like if someone said that to you right now, think about it. If I was talking to you right now, right? And I go, hey, I really like your style. It'd make you smile. Like, my style? Cool. Thanks. You could tell somebody, hey, you are so strong. Your kindness is contagious. Like if someone said that to you right now, your kindness is contagious, that would probably, I'm smiling just by saying it. So it's fun to say. It's also fun to receive, right? If you were to tell somebody like, you're so brave, or I'm going to give you a couple of other examples here, but you're so courageous, to a coworker or to your spouse or your kid, like, hey, great work at blah, blah, blah. Or what if you just randomly were like, you're an amazing friend. These are genuine compliments. You could say, you know what? You have the best laugh, and every time you laugh, it makes me want to laugh. What you did with X, Y, and Z was so impressive. Those are real compliments that if you were to tell those to people, your dopamine level goes up. And when somebody receives that, their dopamine level goes up. So imagine what it can do if you just told yourself that. Imagine if you looked in the mirror and you said, I am so brave. And it may be weird at first, and you may not even believe it, but that's where the psychology comes in. It's so cool. The psychology in the research shows that confident people reflect on and then believe the praise that they were given. So if that's the truth and you do it to yourself, how amazing. And then what I actually find even cooler about this is that you have the opportunity to change people's lives through self-esteem by giving them compliments. The way they see themselves. Okay, again, not some stupid like, really like your blouse. Like that's fine, like you could say that. But if you were to really tell your kids or your husband or your best friend a genuine compliment all the time, how cool is that? And then you start telling yourself that and you start believing it. Your shoulders are held up high. You're confident. You're feeling good enough to give other people compliments. I just think this is such a fun topic that we all probably have an opportunity to get better with. And I know I am actually like really working on this all the time because Trina is so good at giving compliments and she genuinely means them. And I don't feel great all the time in my skin and in my body. And the other night, she's like, you look really good. And I was like, thanks. Like, all weird. Versus just saying like, thank you. I'm glad you feel that way. And then I will start to believe that. So I hope this helps you. I hope it makes sense. I'd love, love, love to know your comments below. Am I off the rails here, or are you aligned with what I was just talking about? Anyway, hope it helps. Write down some of those things. Go give out compliments. Go receive compliments in an awesome way. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.